Hello everybody, it is December 6th and got up just a couple minutes ago. Gotta go take Sophie somewhere, but I'm gonna get coffee first. So I'm gonna do that and red lights like these really give you time to think and reflect on your life and think about all the things you could be doing right now other than sitting at this red. I just got home and found some packages, and then I get to see this. Oh, you cute little dog. Hello, dog. And here we see the indigenous Declan in his natural habitat. Why the heck are every single one of these egg cartons different?
I don't know.
Like, not... There's 6 individual egg cartons in here, and they are all different.
Everybody's different, Taylor.
Yeah, they're all unique. they're all eggs in their own special way.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? So I couldn't sleep, at all for the longest time last night. My body is not wanting to get on this new sleep schedule, but... whenever I want to sleep is right when my mind is the busiest, or at least in contrast to the rest of the day, I guess. And so, it's almost 2 in the morning, and then I'm like, you know what? And then I designed a bed that folds up into a cabinet thing that attaches to the wall. I just drew up a stupid design thing here that probably couldn't be interpreted as anything by anybody else because I can't draw a straight line worth and save my life. Like I kind of want to actually build it. I've said, I've been watching a lot of those woodworking videos, and I know now it sounds like I'm like, oh yeah, I watched a YouTube video, now I'm an expert. But I mean, I pick up stuff like that pretty easily. So, I mean, a lot of the techniques and stuff that the guy that I enjoy watching uses, I actually kind of know how to do now. I probably won't do them nearly as well as he does because I've never done it, but I know them. So I kind of want to build it now. I even designed, there'd be this pulley box thing on top. It looks like absolute chicken scratch. It looks awful. But I designed a pulley box thing that would go up in the top and use some, I don't know, 50, 100-pound springs or something attached to one central point. And then there'd be a bunch of pulleys to basically cut in half, not cut in half, but minimize, that's the word I'm looking for, minimize the amount of weight that it's having to pull, and it would assist in pulling the bed up into the cabinet part. And the part that holds it down at the bottom, the support of the foot of the bed, is actually a shelf that would hang. And so then when you lift up the bed, then the shelf stays level and it goes up with it, and then you have a shelf on the top. So when it's up, it becomes a shelf, and then there will be a desk that folds down. So yeah, anyway, I've rambled on too long about that, but I really want to build it now. And if I do, you'll see it. So yeah, that'll be cool. I kind of want to get some kind of a CAD software. My hands are so shaky. I know with this tiny camera, it's probably really awful. I need to find some way of stabilizing it. I need to get a GoPro gimbal thing. Those are handheld and pretty small. Then I have to carry it everywhere. I'd get used to it. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I want to get some kind of a CAD program and design it, actually design it in that. I'd have to learn how to use the software first. I'm just gonna two-hand this so it's not shaky. But that would be so cool. And it would free up so much space around here if I could just fold up the bed and then have another table and a shelf or something. That would be cool. And if I really fleshed out the design, I could probably, my hands, gosh, I could probably even sell it or something. That'd be cool. But yeah, so yesterday's video is done rendering. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload that, and then probably do the power supply swap on my server PC that I said I was gonna do yesterday. I always feel like this is too close, even though I've taken test footage and this is not too close. So I keep inadvertently leaning back. I don't have to do that. Unless it is too close, but I don't think it is. So, yeah, oh, the light's in my PC again. Because I keep leaving it on at night rendering, so I'm going to have to set an auto shutdown. But yeah, so I think I'm finally gonna do that power supply swap. So yeah, and now I'm gonna have to pick up Sophie later. Crap. When is that gonna have to happen? Oh, in about an hour and a half. Okay. So I'm gonna do all those things and stuff, and yep. This is a really long clip. Why are you still here? So I'm reviewing the footage for yesterday's vlog, and holy crap, does this thing get shaky. So I think one of the first things I'm going to try and do is figure out a way to keep it from being so shaky, because since this is a very tiny GoPro camera, any minute movement like is magnified. So I'm sorry if you've been getting motion sick watching the first couple vlogs, but I'm going to try and fix it as soon as I can. So there's that.
Okay. Why is it?
Because it's funny. Molly's just punching Sophie's abs.
That would hurt. Ooh.
Why did you do that? Was a little low.
That was not my abs. Too
Yeah,
low.
you gotta be careful there. Oh, here's the skirt. I didn't even notice you were wearing a long flowy skirt until now.
I like your use of patterns there.
Yeah, it's patterny stripes
match
with
at all. The color.
floraliness. And then the pants. Wow,
hi.
pants.
There's another pattern on the pants too.
It's very Molly.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Just posing. So I'm trying to test out how good the sound is whenever the GoPro is in the case. So I'm talking at a fairly normal volume. It's in the case right now. I'm gonna see how it sounds. I'm trying to figure out how to make a gimbal for it, because I have a handle thing for a GoPro, but yeah, I have some like a Gorilla Pod stuff, but I want to try and attach it to a handle without it being in a case that could possibly impact the sound. So I can't really figure anything else out. I might like see if I can attach a magnet to the GoPro itself, but I'm not sure if that would affect the... Oh, that would probably mess up the internals. Never mind, I'm not going to put a magnet on my GoPro. Just don't worry about it. So yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. Got things here I can do stuff with, and I'll see if the sound on this clip is okay. So I've been sitting here working for a few minutes now, and I think I came up with something that'll work as a good mount for the GoPro. So obviously I can't show you the GoPro in it unless I got another camera out, but I got this Velcro strap that's used for cable management on PCs. Like this all is like a very odd way of doing this. It's not the prettiest thing ever, but this actually wraps around the GoPro, and there's a little slot there for the lens, so that part goes around the front, this goes over the back, and this adds a little screw mount to the bottom. This was actually on the bottom of the GoPro stick here, and so I kind of wrenched that off in a very haphazard way, and I'm kind of grinding down all the plastic burrs that came off from the pliers gripping around the edges. I want to sand that down so that way it looks a little bit nicer. So I don't have any kind of professional grade sanding anything, so I'm just using the file and my pocket knife because it works. So I'm going to do that and then see if I can't attach this to something around, some kind of small handle or something. Something that's still fairly portable and light. Maybe something that I can remove it from, but yeah, I'm making a little like inverted camera mount since the screw is actually on the camera and not on the tripod. So like I said, I don't really have any professional level anything, so to instead of having like a belt sander or something to clean up the plastic on this, what I've done is I've attached a screw that fits into the socket there onto a drill bit with some duct tape and zip ties, and so I can just attach this to the screw and then spin that around. It doesn't spin completely evenly, it kind of wobbles back and forth, but it's fine. I'm just going to kind of be touching this to it to clean it up a little faster. So we'll see how that goes. So my little belt sander, lathe sanding, whatever the crap, drill mechanism, whatever, it worked fairly well. I mean, it still looks kind of rough, but it's smooth-ish. It's not all like pokey and stuff around the edges. It's got smooth edges now, so that's all that really matters. I just didn't want it poking me. So yeah, I'll see what I can mount this on to make it into something useful. So originally I was going to mount this thing to the end of like an old screwdriver handle, which I remembered I have a Dremel actually. I have an entire Dremel set. And so I was using, you know, that to cut the end of the screwdriver off. Know where I did that outside because, you know, sparks and stuff from the metal. But then I went over my tool shelf and I have this old broken flashlight and it fits. Let me I don't have 3 hands. Yeah, that balances. And it fits that almost perfectly in terms of the circumference. So I'm just gonna like load that up with some glue and just and see how that works. I might spray paint the whole thing because it says like Bass Pro Shops on it. So I might spray paint it. I don't know. I might see if I can file off the logo, but I mean that's a pretty good handle right there for the little strap that I made for the GoPro. So I think I'm just gonna do that. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I'll use it for something in the future, I guess. Yeah, I'll figure it out. But yeah, so I think this is gonna be the handle for the GoPro. If I can turn off the camera, I can't reach the button. Where's so everyone's just gonna stare.
Yeah,
They're just all staring. Like, have you never seen a camera?
What is that?
So I put hardcore Doug something else.
I'm just gonna put like a really derpy sounding cover of "It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas." I got all these things.
Obviously, you have to put it up.
Really?
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Jump! Whee! Lean in.
You gotta lean over, Molly. That's not gonna drop you. You gotta do it quick.
You gotta lean.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. Perfect, Molly. Good job. Great. Great.
Sorry. It's not the best.
There we go. Almost.
It's too loose.
That's why I was trying to tighten it more.
I know.
Yeah.
Daddy will get it. And
You
then
gotta take
one of the
Nailed it.
bottom ribbons needs to come over here.
But you just had to go and ruin it.
Wow.
That's
Oh, what a view.
Alrighty, so the gimbal is done. Or not gimbal, but the mount that I made is done. And that should minimize the shaking quite a bit because it's got a handle now. And I really like the way it turned out. Look at that. How fancy is that? It's just got a Velcro strap and it all holds together really nicely. I don't know why I just shook it around, but yeah. It looks pretty darn good. And it's still somewhat portable. So my fingers won't get in the way of the mic. Yeah. You know, turning and stuff is much more smooth. I like it. Yeah, that worked out nicely. Now I just need to clean up my desk. Stuff everywhere.
$150,000. I said that I am suing you for $150,000.
Oh look, it's a car with lights. How about that?
Nifty! How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
in his natural habitat. It's like blowing up my
Yeah,
eyeballs.
Santa always moves around in fire trucks.
Yeah,
Hey Molly, do you want to film?
Sure.
Here, you film. Get good footage for me.
they see me rolling. Say hey.
Okay, you take it.
Oh, okay. It's okay. That's fine.
That is bright.
Yeah, it's headlights. They're coming to get you, Declan. Yeah, he's right here. Guys, no, you missed him. Guys, he's right here.
Fugitive trying to see
right here.
Santa. So it's like, we're gonna
Yeah.
meet Santa.
I'm gonna be like,
It's
"Get him
a truck."
ball." No, he wants a BB gun.
Oh yeah, I want the Red Ryder BB gun.
Oh, there's a tree.
Greatest
Anyway.
possession.
I can barely line up the shot because there's no screen.
Like dubstep right there.
Oh gosh, that snowman.
That's creepy.
That snowman.
He's gonna haunt me.
It's dark and I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.